The 1982 fantasy-adventure film Conan the Barbarian didn't just launch Arnold Schwarzenegger's career. It created a cultural phenomenon that defined an era of sword and sorcery filmmaking. With its raw physicality, dark magic, and prehistoric savagery, this John Milius-directed epic transported viewers to a world unlike any other. Complete with one of the most underrated musical scores of all time. The film's success stemmed not only from its ambitious world-building but from the cast who truly brought this barbaric tale to life, now available on multiple streaming platforms. This fantasy adventure showcases early performances from actors who would later become Hollywood legends. Where are the mighty warriors who made this film legendary? And what paths have they followed since? James Earl Jones as Thulsa Doom, born January 17, 1931. As the sinister sorcerer Thulsa Doom, James Earl Jones created one of cinema's most menacing villains, a snake cult leader whose cruelty matched his cunning. The character rivals Jones' Darth Vader as one of his most memorable villainous performances. Jones' career spans more than 6 decades, establishing him as one of America's most versatile actors. Despite overcoming a childhood stutter, his commanding voice became his signature trait. After his 1964 film debut in Dr. Strangelove, he earned Golden Globe and Academy Award nominations for 1970's The Great White Hope. In 1977, he began his iconic role as the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars, which he continued through Disney Plus productions. His distinctive voice has appeared in beloved films like Field of Dreams and The Sandlot. Though ironically, Jones unfortunately passed away in 2024 at age of 93. Leaving behind a legacy in voice acting in Hollywood. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan, born July 30, 1947. As the titular Conan, Arnold Schwarzenegger portrayed a mighty warrior born on the battlefield, a man of few words whose actions spoke volumes. The physically demanding role required Schwarzenegger to embody the raw power and determination of a barbarian seeking vengeance. Schwarzenegger's career following Conan has been nothing short of extraordinary. From bodybuilding champion to global superstar to California governor, his journey defies convention. After winning Mr. Olympia 7 times, he transitioned to acting with early successes like 1976's Stay Hungry. The one-two punch of Conan in 1984's The Terminator catapulted him to superstardom, leading to iconic roles in Commando, Predator, and countless other action blockbusters. In the 2000s, he pivoted to politics, serving 2 terms as California's governor before returning to acting in franchises like The Expendables. Schwarzenegger remains active in entertainment and environmental activism. Today he is 78. Max von Sydow as King Osric, born the 10th of April 1929. Von Sydow portrayed King Osric, the brave but alcoholic ruler who hires Conan to rescue his daughter from Thulsa Doom's clutches. His scene-stealing performance included some of the film's most memorable dialogue. Delivered with theatrical gusto, von Sydow's illustrious career established him as one of cinema's most respected actors. His breakthrough came in Ingmar Bergman's 1957 classic The Seventh Seal, where he famously played chess with death. Despite being only 42 during filming, he convincingly portrayed the aged priest in The Exorcist with subtle makeup. After Conan, he earned his first Academy Award nomination for 1987's Pell the Conqueror. His later career included commercial successes like 2002's Minority Report alongside Tom Cruise. Von Sydow continued acting until his final film, 2021's Echoes of the Past, released shortly after his death in March 2020 at age 90. Valerie Quinescen as Princess Yasmina, born the 3rd of December 1957. As Princess Yasmina, Quinescen portrayed the royal captive under Thulsa Doom's spell whom Conan and his companions are tasked with rescuing. Though not a large role, her performance added an important dimension to the quest narrative. Quinescen's acting career began almost accidentally. She took acting classes as a shy teenager after performing as a child acrobat. Her breakthrough came with 1979's French Postcards, followed by increased American recognition in 1982's Summer Lovers alongside Peter Gallagher and Daryl Hannah. Following these successes, she stepped away from Hollywood to focus on family life. Tragically, Quinescen died in a car accident in France in 1989 at just 31 years old. Ben Davidson as Rexor, born June 14, 1940. Davidson played Rexor, one of the barbarian chieftains who allies with Conan against Thulsa Doom. His imposing physical presence and emotional performance made him nearly as commanding on screen as Schwarzenegger himself. Before acting, Davidson was famous as a professional football player. After playing for the University of Washington in the Rose Bowl, he was drafted in 1961 and became known as a formidable defensive end, primarily for the Oakland Raiders, earning 3 All-Star selections. His transition to acting began with a football player role in 1970's MASH, followed by appearances in Behind the Green Door and Necessary Roughness. Sadly, Davidson passed away from prostate cancer at age 72 in 2012, with Keating dying from the same disease just 2 months later. Cassandra Gava as Witch. Born April 28, 1959, Gava portrayed the Witch, a malevolent sorceress who takes pleasure in tormenting and killing her victims. Her memorable scene with Schwarzenegger remains one of the film's most discussed moments among fans. Gava began her career on television with General Hospital before landing a 12-episode role in the first 2 seasons of Trapper John, M.D. Beyond her memorable turn in Conan, she appeared as Alessa in High Road to China and was featured on the cover of Jefferson Starship's album Spitfire. Throughout the late 1980s, she appeared in numerous B-movies. Gava remains active in the industry, appearing in 2022's Chariot alongside John Malkovich. She has expanded her career behind the camera as a producer and casting assistant. Today she is 66. Sandahl Bergman as Valeria. Born November 14, 1951. Originally orphaned at a young age, Valeria was one of the most ruthless and feared warriors in the land. A skilled swordswoman and romantic interest for Conan, she did a lot of great fight scenes in this one, and since they couldn't find a stuntwoman matching her size, she did them all, and only once nearly lost a finger during shooting. Bergman began her career as a dancer, catching the eye of the incomparable Bob Fosse, who cast her as a replacement dancer in the Broadway production of Pippin. She got onto the tube during the early 70s, as part of Dean Martin's Gold Diggers for 43 episodes of The Dean Martin Show. Her film debut was 1977's All That Jazz. In 1985 she was offered the lead role for another Arnold epic, Red Sonja, but they asked her to shift over to the villain instead. Today in her early 70s, she hasn't acted since 2003, playing a dancer in Robert Downey Jr.'s The Singing Detective. You can still find this retired actress occasionally at sci-fi conventions. Today she is 74. Grace Jones as Zula. Born May 19, 1948. Grace Jones as Zula in Conan the Destroyer, 1984, is an iconic performance and a standout part of the film. Zula, a fierce warrior woman and skilled fighter. Zula joins Conan's quest after he frees her from captivity. She becomes a loyal companion and one of his fiercest allies. Beverly Grace Jones is a Jamaican singer and actress who was nominated for a Jupiter Award for Best Supporting Actress for her roles in Conan the Destroyer, A View to a Kill, and Vamp. She is also a Grammy Award nominee. Today she is 77.